fucking talking. Do you hear me?
Are we live right now?
Yeah. Bam, we're live.
Of course we are. That was my cue that we were live. You talking shit. All I see is day one live. I can't find.
Hey, you think Sean ever just turns over to fucking Chase and is like, or to Bill Grunner's like, listen, motherfucker.
No shot.
When I'm talking, Bill, keep your fucking mouth shut. Did anyone else see Clydesdale Media Scott riff about the rude spectators? No, but I can't wait. God, I love his riffs. I hope he's getting crazy.
Who?
Hey, Scott Schweitzer on Clydesdale Media. When he finally starts getting loose with that shit's going to be good. He's onto something. He's just kind of feeling himself now, seeing what he can get away with. But when he really, like, we're all judgmental motherfuckers to the gills. And like the only honest thing anyone ever said about Taylor in here is that he looks like that guy who watches the nuclear waste, or there's one other thing, or he's the fucking bouncer at like one of those gay bars in the city of the Blue Oyster or some shit. Nat Souza's in the house.
Yo, hold on.
Good to see you. Okay, I muted you. Okay, hey, I know what I want to see, and I haven't gone over here to see this.
So yeah, we cover the leaderboard, and then we
just say not to talk over me. God damn it! Go, say it.
All right, so leaderboard is updated. Things to note: Paige Powers in first, Emily Rolfe in second, Danny Spiegel in third, Sydney in fourth, Cary fifth, Elisa Fuliano in sixth. We predicted that. Things that are important is that Olivia Kerstetter and the other two athletes who went the wrong direction, if we can scroll down, got added to their score because they got time capped. So they got time capped, meaning that the judges or the score review team couldn't just subtract 30 seconds or however long her additional swimming took in her workout. So what they had to do is they had to guesstimate how many extra double unders to give her for the time allotted that they misdirected her swim. And people are complaining. There's a guy on Brian Spin's story. I'm going to turn the sound on and play it through my mic.
Oh, I can play it on the screen.
Play it on the screen. Play his story.
Okay. Before we get down there, can we just talk about this real quick? Paige Powers, 473, looking good. Look at this battle between Emily Rolfe and Danny Spiegel. But here's my question for you. Is Emily Rolfe out? Was her injury so severe in that last workout that she's toast? And it's going to be between Cindy McAlishan, Emma Cary, and Danny Spiegel. Only 15 points separates these three.
It's a good question. You wouldn't think she would have any issue with her calf or ankle on the chest to bar bench press bike portion, but the burpees and the snatch may give her issue. We just don't know.
Okay. Do you want, while I pull up this video, do you want to tell us what happened so we know what to look for?
So in the story, no, I haven't even listened to it yet. I just read it.
Okay. So I copy here and I send to here. And then I try to play this without showing my text messages.
Good luck.
Thank you. This part always scares the shit out of Souza. Oh shit, look at that. It's already up there. I didn't even know I was sharing my screen already. Okay.
Boom, do it.
View story. Sound on. Okay, here we go. How do I play?
Click back and then forward. 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 No. Turn the sound back.
Shit like this happens. So the last workout, the swim event workout, some of the athletes went the wrong direction. Okay, that sucks. That really does suck that you went the wrong way. But
oh, so we have to go. We have to go to his story, Matt Ray. We have to go here. It's here. Where the hell is this?
Turn sound on. He's at Wodapalooza. Now go back. Okay, here we go.
They gave them the benefit of the doubt of you went the wrong way by about 20, 30 seconds. in 20, 30 seconds of your first round, you did double unders, you got X amount of double unders. And then they gave those athletes those reps, even though they didn't do those reps. And they swung the wrong direction. And I'm pissed and I'm angry because the thing is that Lexi, one of the athletes, is out of the last spot, the cut spot, by 1 point over.
Hey, this is why this kid makes no fucking sense.
Well, he's got a couple things wrong.
This. Oh, there's no sound still. You guys can't hear this. Serious? You guys didn't hear any of that?
I heard it.
Well, yeah, but fucking you're at home.
So what he's saying is basically
he's out of his fucking mind. If I understand that correctly, that guy's fucking out of his mind.
Why is he out of his mind?
Because he's upset. Basically, he's admitting that he's upset that someone he wanted to get in didn't get in because some other people were fucking giving some reps. Those people fucking deserve some sort of compensation.
Well,
I mean, you have to not misunderstand that those people must deserve some at least acknowledgement because the referees told them to go the wrong way.
Well, I think
not
he
only
was
that,
misunderstood.
but I think they were going the right way and then they were told to go the wrong way.
And that's how he was misunderstood. He's claiming that the athletes, oh, I'm sorry you went the wrong direction, like it's their fault.
Yeah.
But the athletes tried to go in the correct direction and the judge directed them off course.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
I don't think he understands that.
You fucking idiots under 30 years old, throw your phones away.
That fucking idiot should.
You guys are just ruining your lives. Hey, I heard something fascinating from an elite coach the other day.
What?
That the difference between that you're a professional athlete and especially in ball sports, and you spend 2 or 3 hours a day looking at your phone, that's enough to fuck up your eyes to make it the difference between a great athlete or someone who makes it to the pros and someone who doesn't, because of just that, what it does to your eyes. Yeah, ball sports, and especially looking at your phone
Baseball.
any hours prior to taking the field. Pretty smart, right?
Interesting. I mean, it's only smart if it's true.
Oh, it's hey, even if it's not true, it seems like there's some things that even if they're not true, you should just fucking be like, yeah, okay, that's like,
Well, video games enhances hand-eye coordination, and that's proven.
Maybe hand-eye coordination, but so does jacking off, so does anything. But just in this realm, maybe not in that realm. Maybe you need to put the TV 200 feet away from you.
I don't know. I mean, hand-eye coordination transfers to hand-eye coordination. I'm not saying elite athletes should go play video games, but
I think there's better things to do.
LeBron James plays video games. Antonio Brown, arguably the best receiver ever, despite him being totally fucking stupid, plays a lot of video games.
Beyond stupid, but the ratio of them playing video games to them doing other stuff. Oh, look at this. Souza is still no sound. Are you fucking kidding me? Can you guys hear us? This thing would be full of people saying there's no sound if there's no sound. Hey, dude, you got to turn up your something. Paige hitting failure on what? What are we missing right now while we fight?
Oh, are they? Yeah, everyone can hear us. We're good. We are missing some sort of stream. Oh, Whoa.
Okay.
Refresh.
Ladies are going in Flagler.
Chest to bar and bench.
And I'm going to unmute Souza, and Souza seems to have Vellner in his sights.
Yep, I'm down here. All the athletes are corralled up, getting ready to go in. This is where they hold them here, and then they'll position them a little bit further up, and then bring them into the stadium. The stadium, by the way, is packed. There's a huge line. I don't know if you guys saw when I was going. There's a huge line just to get into the stadium.
Yeah, if you look at the Flagler stream, it is unreal.
Hey, so there's only this one stream with this giant wide?
Yeah, it appears so.
Does anyone else have a better stream than this? How do you guys know what place anyone's in? Do we have a camera down there? Is Heidi down there?
I think Heidi's there, yeah.
Oh, you know what? They fucked up. There's an there's a broadcast that says Elite Broadcast Wodapalooza Day 1 that is live right now, and they're zoomed in on Paige Powers and Danny Spiegel right now. So they just have their stream mistitled. Paige Powers.
Oh, shit.
Paige Powers just won part A.
Okay, let me see if I can get down to that. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can get down to that stream. Oh, Danny is hurt. Okay, here we go. Roman headed off to battle. Oh, these are some great angles, though. Is that Sigmund's daughter and Nistler going to war against each other?
Paige Powers obliterated everyone along with Danny Spiegel. They bench a lot at Mayhem.
Okay, you want to tell us what the workout is that we just missed?
Yeah,
Taylor?
so the workout was 3 rounds for time, 25 chest to bar pull-ups, and 15 dumbbell bench presses with a 50-pound dumbbell in each hand for the ladies. As soon as they finish that couplet, 3 rounds, they advance to their bike, and they've got 21 calories to finish the workout. They're going to rest until the 10-minute mark, and then they will start a for time workout of 30 bar-facing burpees. As soon as they finish their 30 bar-facing burpees, they have 30 snatches at 85 pounds with the condition of them being unbroken. And if you break it, you have a 3 burpee penalty at every break.
Hey, that's exactly my point. Just so you know, Kaepernick plays video games. LeBron plays video games. Tom Brady does not play video games. Thank you. I don't know who Tom Brady is.
Okay. That's not a great comparison because
I know, but when 80% of the guys play video games, then of course there's going to be some dudes who play video games. I'm just saying that I think it's a no-brainer that looking at your phone like this prior to going out and
you know what's a better question?
You
know what's a better question? Fuck the NFL and the NBA. I wonder if Mike Trout plays video games because that fucker hits bombs.
What? Well, that's
players.
baseball. Oh.
Yeah, and I guarantee you he does.
And I'm not.
He's a hunter.
Oh.
He hunts. He does bow hunting.
Okay, so the girls have had a small rest. So Kerstetter's still finishing the first half. What if they don't finish the first half in the time cap? They just toss them off the bike?
She will. Some may not. Wow. Fuselier is still on her dumbbell bench.
So those are 50s?
Yep.
How old is Fuselier?
She's going to get time capped. No idea. Like 12?
Okay, and Kerstetter's 13.
Isn't she 17 years old?
Oh, and Emma too.
Emma Carey
Kerstetter is young.
beating.
I think she just turned 17.
Yeah, the dumbbell bench got Emma Carey. Look at her upper body, just not super developed.
I wonder how often these guys do that. These gals do dumbbell bench.
I do
if
it
ever.
Fucking 4 times a week right now.
Look at Jack CF is just ruthless. You guys missed it, and Emma Carey, rest in peace. Just like just one heat. It was just one heat.
Yeah.
It was wow. Okay. Well, hopefully they're gonna put Roman and the other big boys, Vellner and Ricky, all next to each other.
I don't think Sarah's much of a chance to podium. Let's go back over to the leaderboard. Sarah Sigmund's daughter. She's in 12th. There's, yeah. I do not see her podiuming.
Okay, guys. So basically, as this event rolls off, Paige is in a good space right now. This is hers to lose. I don't know how. Did anyone have any information on Emily Rolfe?
She's right there. Paige just took first in that workout, so it is without a doubt hers to lose.
But does anyone know how Emily Rolfe did in that? And did she even compete, or is she out? Did she pull herself out?
She competed in this part A.
Oh, okay. You saw her on the field? Okay, so this has a time cap of 7 minutes. As Taylor was saying, they're going to do 30 bar facing burpees and 30 unbroken power snatches. Why does it say unbroken? Oh,
because if you break it up, you get a 3 burpee penalty.
Wow. Okay.
And where's Paige? Yeah, I'm really watching Paige Powers. She's in the golden brown, kind of like, that yellow dog poop color of legging and the black shirt. There she is.
The yellow dog poop. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
No, but what stream are you looking at? Because I'm looking at a stream and I don't see shit.
I'm on the Elite Broadcast Wodapalooza Day 1 stream.
I'm on the live competition Elite Broadcast.
Wrong one.
Huh, interesting. But okay.
Search it in your YouTube.
But I got a good angle. I'm seeing good stuff. It's on Danny Spiegel right now.
You're on Elite Broadcast Wodapalooza Day 1?
Elite Broadcast Wodapalooza Day 1 live competition. Okay.
Just to the right of her in the dog poop leggings is Paige Powers.
Yeah, those are dog poop. Wow, you're right.
Colors don't lie, man.
It does look like Danny's cycling a little bit faster.
Does her chest hit the ground? Let's watch on this next rep. Oh, they cut out. Come on. Sydney McAlishen's hits the ground. Bam, chest first.
Danny's touches. I'm seeing it. Hey, she rests her boobs gently on the ground. She rests them gently.
Emma Carey's first to the barbell.
Oh, you're ahead of me, son of a bitch. I'm refreshing. Okay, and Paige Powers. Wow, so Danny's last to the barbell.
Dude, there is no shot. If Emma goes unbroken, I'll freak out. She looks good, man.
Hey, Danny's really fooling around here.
She's trying to go. She's planning to take a big rest and go unbroken. I don't think that's the good strategy for the workout. I think you have to plan for a break somewhere, hit your burpees, and get right back on it.
Hey, Cindy McAlishen needs to put a couple places between her and Danny Spiegel. Oh, and Emma Cary. Ooh, this could get interesting. This could get spicy.
Emma Cary may go unbroken, dude. Wow. I do think the women's weight at 85 pounds is a bit easier than the men's 125. Wow.
Oh, Danny's cycling though.
She's got to have 10 to less than 10 to go. Emma, I'm watching for her judge's hand.
Look at that technique that Danny uses.
She's got 5 to go.
It's almost like she's in a kettlebell swing.
4 to go. Oh no.
What?
She failed. She dropped the bar. Her grip blew up.
Oh.
She's got one more burpee. She's going to get right back on it. She's got 4 reps to go. Got to pick it up. Got to pick it up, girl. 1. Oh, she failed it. She failed it.
So is that her right? Is that her right hand? Which hand? She shook it out. So her grip is just toast.
No, she failed the overhead lockout on that last one. She's got 4 reps to go.
Oh, shit. Danny played it smart and Danny wins it. Holy shit.
Wow.
Crazy. Brilliant. Talk about strategy, right?
And Emma Cary comes in. Paige Powers, 3 reps to go. And Paige Powers wins Wodapalooza 2023.
Awesome. This could be the beginning of something special. Here they are rolling in one by one. Sydney McAlishen, she needed to do a little better here. Still not a bad performance for her, but she needed to win this in order to, I think, get on the podium.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to take a leap of faith and say that Emily Rolfe is off of the podium. And
who is that on all 4 like that? Was that Kerstetter?
Not sure. Let's see.
So is Danny Spiegel the only one who made it unbroken? Oh, yeah. Shit. Did you see the judge getting McAlishen's way?
Yeah.
Dirty. Oh, these girls are hurting.
Bad.
Yeah. Sydney Wells crosses. Paige and Danny having a little powwow.
Danny Spiegel's going to take 2nd place. I don't know. McAlishen might jump Emily Rolfe. Emma Cary is 15 points down from the podium.
And Fuselier, Rebecca's in too. Good on her.
I think Emma Cary may make the podium, man.
Oh, and Emily Rolfe is still out there. She's Warren.
Yeah, Emily
Good
Rolfe,
on her.
Yeah, Emily Rolfe is
near last though, right?
Yeah, she's going to drop off the podium.
We'll give you guys another quick look here at the leaderboard. Looks like Paige Powers is going. How did Paige do in the first event? 2nd?
She won it.
She won it. Okay. Okay. And then 2nd in this one. So that's pretty good. Danny Spiegel.
Was 2nd and 1st.
Wow. Okay. So she did what she needed to do.
Yeah.
Emily Rolfe will probably drop out, and Sydney McAlishen will probably lose her spot to
I was going to say Emma Cary, but I don't think Emma Cary did well on the echo bike part.
Oh, okay. All righty. Let's hear. Maybe they're going to give us a live announcement in the stadium and we can eavesdrop. Do you listen to the audio on there?
No, I don't have my audio on.
We will have a lot to sort out.
Two girls are still going. So Sean Woodland just said we will have a lot to sort out. Girls are still crossing the finish line. Paige Powers is smiling from ear to ear. Looks like she's talking to one of the camera guys on the Mayhem media team. Is that too loud? Can you hear this playing in my office?
I can hear it. That's fine. Every time I exit out of the window, my stream falls behind. That's so fucking annoying.
I know. Yeah, I agree. Me too. Dude, is that Paige right there? She bench presses like a champ, like a pro.
So you're supposed to neutral grip, touch the bottom head of the dumbbell to your shoulder, and
really, that's the most efficient way, neutral grip?
Without a doubt, with the dumbbells.
Brilliant. I bet you they all weren't doing that either. I bet you there were cats out here like this.
For sure. Wow, she smacked it.
Jeremy Garcia, can I get a female correspondent, please? Can only stare at the thumb stash noggin for so long.
I can put a wig on.
Someone wants a piece of that ass. Julie Darte, that's her boyfriend. Okay, let's listen to Paige Powers speak.
Second one, I knew it was gonna hurt. Maybe not that bad, but you know, I'm glad I stayed tough and got through it. So
you're showing for the last.
She stayed tough and got through it. I have to stop it because we can't listen to more than 7 seconds without getting in trouble. Here we go.
2 days just has been extraordinary across events. What kind of goals have you hit for yourself in the last?
Yes, tell me, Miss Powers, what kind of goals have you set for yourself?
2 days of competition.
I think for me, like, it's been so much more about chasing like the win or chasing the podium. It's really like this is the first time I feel like I found my confidence in the elite division, and I just haven't felt like worthy for the past 2 years I've been in.
I haven't felt worthy until I was on the Sevan podcast, and then after that, everything kind of just fell into place. I completely understand, Paige.
Right.
And we feel the same about having you. Guys, I'm not being rude. I just can't play more than 7 seconds without getting tossed up. Okay, that was her boyfriend. That was not a media guy. So she has a boyfriend. Everyone stand down. Wig, please, Taylor. Wad Zombie. Jack CF coming with the harsh comments again, but probably true. The Froning effect. Yeah, impressive. I guess that it's going to be interesting to see how Paige and Bailey and Haley play it out this year in the Open. That's 3 really, 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 really strong girls.
Paige, Bailey, and who?
Haley Adams.
That's right. Is Haley still a Mayhem athlete, though?
She is, yeah. She's getting at it big time. It sounds like she's kind of, they've reinvented the team around her, and she seems happy as a clam.
Good.
From a word on the street, yeah. Okay, they are sorting out the leaderboard. They're playing some hype commercials now. Showing some cute pictures of Pat Vellner and some strongman shit. It looks like a compilation of, I don't know where this video is from. Maybe this is a tier commercial. Oh yeah, it is. The boys are getting ready. Let's go over to Mr. Souza and find out what he can hear on the ground over there. What's up, Matthew?
Yo, dude, this place is packed. I can't get it anywhere. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's just a huge crowd of people right here. And they're actually all just standing there because the only spot you could view anything is a massive monitor on the other side of this thing that they're just all standing there and watching. On the opposite side of Flagler, everybody's leaned up against the gate so you can stare almost vertically up to see the monitor. It's nuts.
Any chance that those bleachers could collapse? Like, are you looking, it's like, hey, that's too many people in there?
That's funny that you mentioned that because I'm a little nervous. I don't know what the capacity is, but they're testing the tensile strength, that's for sure.
So you have thought that. You're like, fuck, that place is bursting at the seams.
I actually thought, what do I do? Do I just keep rolling, or do I set the camera down? I don't know.
Yeah, keep rolling. There'll be plenty of people to help. If it goes down, just roll.
Just keep it framed up.
Keep it
yeah,
for
this
the
place
live
is packed.
stream.
I was with all the Mayhem media earlier. They were all walking out, and they can't even get in either. Like, nobody could get in anywhere.
Hey, why don't you go? What I used to do is I used to just go in the tunnel with the athletes. Why don't you go walk in with them?
Okay, so this area here where you guys saw me follow them out, they come into here, and then they go behind that gate, and security blocks it. So once they go behind that gate, they have a second entrance, which is the tunnel.
Okay, show me. Go as close as you can.
It.
Show me. I want to see how close you can get.
See him coming out here?
Oh, okay. Just slip in there. Go in there. You're good.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're totally good. Totally good.
Got him sleeping.
Send in your money for Souza. I am crushing it watching extensive coverage. You sure are
that's
crushing
the tunnel. And
okay.
Then we'll see.
Wow.
So before they had this whole thing buttoned off, but now that the athletes went back in there, it's not as much.
Okay, get closer to him. 2022, Souza would have gotten in. No. This is. Let's see, Souza. Okay.
So that's it right here, and then here's the tunnel.
Dude, walk through. Get your butt
right there. Yeah, right.
I think the guys have started, by the way.
They have. They all went through there. So when you go through that curtain that you guys can see there,
yeah,
you're on the competition floor. There is zero space between that. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's like 2 or 3 people that are standing there. That whole thing that's the entrance. So when you walk out, if you go like, let's say 5 feet past that curtain, I'd be standing on the competition floor. Thank you.
Hey, I don't see a stream that has the men's footage anymore. Do you?
No, they're not going.
They're announcing them out to the floor now.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any announcement for the women? Did they announce the women's winner on the floor?
No,
not that I heard, but I think it was Paige, wasn't it?
Yeah, she won. They'll probably wait for the men to go, then announce the female winners. Then after the female winners are announced, they'll announce the male winners.
Yeah, I'd say that's a safe bet.
Okay, the female leaderboard is not updated. Yeah, they're playing some weird. Okay, yeah, they have a close up of the dumbbells now. Okay, guys. Taylor Self is going to tell you what you're about to see after I tell you who the athletes are. Luke Parker, Samuel Paquin, Jack Rosama, Guy Malheros, Fabian Benito, Alexander Caron, Tudor Magda, Roman Krenikov, Brent Fikowski, Cole Gray, Shaber, Dallin Pepper, Briant Guillon, Henrik Happelainen, Artur I can't even get through them all. Fuck it. I tried. TJ Stanfield, $50. Sevan and Taylor, love the coverage. Taylor, next time have a leather black couch for the streams. Well said. Thank you, TJ. Great money. Okay, what are we looking at here, Mr. Taylor?
So at 3, 2, 1, go. These guys are going to start off with a couplet of chest to bar pull-ups and dumbbell bench press. They're going to have 25 reps on the chest to bar pull-ups, 15 reps on the dumbbell bench. After they finish 3 rounds of the 25 pull-ups and the 15 bench, they're going to advance the Reco bike, and they have 30 calories to finish off the workout. They're going to get a reset, and at the 10-minute mark, they're going to start a 4-time couplet of bar-facing burpees, 30 reps, and snatches with a 125 barbell, again, 30 reps. The stipulation on the barbell is that the 30 reps have to be unbroken, and every time you break, you get a 3 burpee penalty. So 30 bar-facing burpees, pick up the barbell. You better go unbroken. If you don't, you're going to have a 3 burpee penalty for every break you get there on after.
Basically a big bro sesh. I love it. TJ, by the way, that's crazy generous. I just want to say thank you, brother.
Ricky's got a great bench. He's ripping through him. Pat's having a tough time. Roman's doing okay. Nick Matthew is flying on the bench, and it doesn't look like he's locking his elbows out either.
Meaning someone he needs an Andrew Hiller slap down.
Yeah, you see how straight his arm got there? Wait. Look at his arms. Look at how.
I'm already back to pull-ups. You got to refresh.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why does my fucking stream do that? Okay.
I know mine does it too. Every time you go away, you need to refresh.
Okay.
So Vellner's last off the bench.
Yep. Between these 4 gentlemen.
Yep.
Roman is back to his dumbbells. Ricky's got 5 reps on the pull-up bar. Nick Matthew is still on the pull-up bar. Vellner's probably going to go unbroken on his chest to bars, I would assume.
Matthew's taking some deep breaths.
Nope. Vellner's still got some chest to bars to go. Watch Nick Matthew on the bench. You're going to watch him lock out and start his first rep, and look how straight his elbows are. Then watch each subsequent rep, and you'll notice the range of motion is not the same, which is a problem.
Show us that as we go through it.
So look at Ricky's elbows. Boom. Hard lockout. Hard lockout.
Yep.
Hard lockout. Same with Roman. If they pan back over to Nick Matthew, we'll be able to see. Roman, good lockout there. You can just see to the left. Come on, pan left. These motherfuckers.
They're not going to give it to us.
That's actually Vellner right next to Ricky. We need to go left by 2
Oh,
spaces.
and so Vellner's really slow. Okay, and Nick Matthews, like you said, he's done.
Is Nick Matthew done, or is that?
Oh, no. He
Roman?
just sat up for a break.
Okay. Ricky's done. Roman is crushing this first part.
Roman is first to the pull-ups.
And what does the men's leaderboard look like? Watch Nick Matthews' bench. If you can zoom in, you see him in the crop top. See how straight his reps got there? Okay, wow, he's done now. When he gets fatigued and he has to rest at the top, he locks it out fully. When he's going for fast subsequent reps, he's not locking it out all the way. And that's the trouble with judging a dumbbell bench. It's bound to happen.
Finally able to sync you guys up while watching the workout live. Great commentary from the thumb. Thank you, Lucky Camera, Australian. Hey, notice something's going on with Ricky's chest to bar pull-ups. They're not as fluid as Roman's. You know what I mean? He got a little like he's like
his hands are a little narrow. So if you watch when Roman does his pull-ups, he's done for now. He's not going to do any more, but he's got a nice wide grip. If Ricky scooted his hands out about an inch on each side, he'd be able to fall through the bar a little smoother rather than hitting that sticking point at the top. You can watch Brent. Look at how wide Brent's grip is.
Yeah.
All right.
So Ricky needs a little SMTP coaching.
Jack
Roman
Rosema
is
looks
3
like
reps ahead. Roman is 3 reps ahead of 5 reps ahead of Ricky now. Oh, you're saying Jack Rosema's taking the total lead?
It looks like it. So Roman Kronikov has just broken the dumbbell bench twice, just like I was saying to JR earlier. I think this last set, it's tough to just get it done in 2 sets. So he's already taken 2 breaks. So this is going to be his 3rd set to finish off the dumbbell bench. Assume no hand up for his judge. Yeah, they're getting tough. He's going to have to take another break. Yep.
And Jack Rosema does not look like some brick shithouse.
He's a stout dude.
He is?
Yeah. I think he's on his last set. Roman's got 5 reps to go. Ricky's got 5 reps to go. Jack Rosema's hips are coming off the bench. I wonder if that's allowed.
Good eye.
So Roman's hips just came off a little bit. Yeah, wow. Roman's down to singles on the dumbbell bench. Ricky's got 2 to go, and he's looking a little bit better than Roman. Roman's got 2 reps to go. There's 1. Nope, there's 1. Wow, and he barely locks out the last rep. Ricky's got 1 more rep to go.
Let's go, Ricky. Let's go, Ricky. Oh, my God. Roman didn't miss a beat.
Nope,
straight to the bike.
Yeah, Ricky will too.
Oh, did you see Ricky just look at him, give that long stare at Roman?
He knows where he needs to be. He doesn't have to beat Roman here. He just needs to bike. I don't think he needs to hurt himself that bad either. He just needs to stay within arm's reach of Roman.
Ben, the unicyclist, let Pat is singing Kumbaya off in the sunset.
If I'm Ricky, I'm not going hard here. I'm just making sure that I stay ahead of everybody else aside from Roman. Save myself for this next piece. There's Guy.
What do you think about that head bobbing back and forth? Would you try to take that out of your movement?
Look at Roman. Who's the best in the world on the bike? Roman. And look at his posture. So that should tell you something. And he crushed that bike. Annihilated. Not even out of breath.
Yeah.
Maybe a little out of breath. Here comes Ricky. Yeah, I don't know if it's smart to punch it like this at the end. You just don't need to, and you've got a whole nother event coming up.
Hey, and what about resting when you get to the other side? Should he just lay down? What about getting on your haunches like that?
I don't think you need to lay down. I think you need to either just sit on your knees like he's doing, take a knee, but definitely don't lay down and turn your nervous system off.
Okay, gotcha. So there's a point of too much rest.
Yes, you need to recover, but you don't need to turn off.
Oh, Vellner, Patty V with the 3rd place.
That's good for him.
We'll bring up the leaderboard here, the men's leaderboard, give you guys a peek at what is going on.
Patrick Vellner should make up a bit of a lead on Brent.
Oh, there it is, by the way. The women's leaderboard has been finalized. Paige Powers, 573. Danny Spiegel in second place. Wow, she did it. Sydney Mikulishin did it. Good on her.
Yep. And Emma Cary dropped.
Wow. We weren't even close.
Nope.
All right. Good job. Good job for Sarah Sigmund's daughter, Andrea Nisler. Emily Rolfe, even with a wounded Emily Rolfe, takes fourth place. Hey, man, that speaks volumes of how good she is.
That's tough. You wish she could finish out the weekend 100%, but these things happen.
I think she's second place if she doesn't get that injury.
For sure.
And then let's go over to the men. What we're looking at, Ricky is ahead by 30 points. He took second place, it looks like, in that workout. So which means he's probably 25 points
Luke
now.
Parker got crushed here. Man, bummer.
And Patty V did what he needed to do to stay on the podium also,
Shaver
which was
took
third place.
Beating on that.
Listen, I'm giving the numbers. Listen.
Dallin Pepper, wow, that's a shocker. I am super surprised by that.
The Dallin didn't do better?
I just know he's been working on his upper body a lot. That shocks me a little bit. Him and Cole Grayshaber both.
Hey, so did they finish the way I announced they just finished? Did they finish?
Did they finish what?
In that order, Roman, Krennikov.
Then Ricky, then Pat.
Okay.
Then Guy.
Okay.
Henrik Happalainen. Wow.
So basically nothing has changed on the leaderboard after this event.
No. With the exception of Cole Grayshaber taking a big hit and a big one.
I mean in the podium realm.
No.
Because right now it's Ricky, Roman, and Pat first, second, and third. And just Roman's gotten a little bit closer to Ricky, but still 20 points out.
I think Roman is 20 points out now. Vellner made up some ground on Fikowski. Not sure how Tudor Magda did. Cole Grayshaber took a hit. Nick Matthews probably going to sit around the same spot that he's in now. Maybe he'll leap Brent Fikowski. Wow,
How did Fikowski do?
Fikowski was middle of the pack. I believe that Nick Matthew was top 10.
Okay, so this is going to come down to Ricky, Roman, and Patrick.
Yeah, Dallin's looking left and right. No one else is on the bikes because he's in last. There's Heinrich is on the... Oh, he took a time cap. Okay.
Oh, wow. Fikowski's just crossing?
No, Fikowski has been across.
Oh, okay, Mike. Okay. I'm behind in the stream.
Me too. Catch up. I just caught up. They're going to have about 30 seconds, and then they're going to start part B. I'd expect Roman here to take the bait as well. Potentially Pat. Potentially Fikowski as well. I have Roman, Fikowski, and Pat doing the best in this second part. Maybe Ricky will surprise me. I don't think he'll do badly. I just don't see him doing as good as Pat and Fikowski and Roman.
We don't have a camera inside there. We don't have a Will Plummer or a Heidi.
No.
God, we've really lost our edge since last year. I thought we were going to do better than last year. At least we have you, Taylor.
Wow. Ricky's burpee press out is pretty slow, which is to be expected.
They all look slow.
Pat's a little springy. He is taking a good rest between reps with a step up and step back, but I think that's smart. I mean, this workout really comes down to the last 30 snatches. He's known for his grip, and the burpees really are just a trap. Such a trap.
Well, then these three guys aren't taking it because they're just chilling.
I think Pat's got the perfect pace on the burpee. I really have him to win this one.
Can any of the boys do this unbroken?
Man, it's an unbroken grace. 10 pounds lighter. All these guys can do grace unbroken, but can they do it after 75 chest to bars, 45 dumbbell bench presses, and 30 bar facing burpees? That's a better question. I think if anyone's going to do it, it's Pat.
And you can see Fikowski off to the right a little bit, pacing it even a little bit slower.
Yeah, potentially Brent as well. Brent is so good. Such a good snatcher.
Hey, kudos to Emma Cary for just going straight to grip failure.
Yeah.
What a beast.
She can hurt. I think the biggest hit on her in that workout and probably the D-ball workout is just muscle endurance. And she's had an injury to come back from. Dallin Pepper looks like he's onto the barbell. Ricky, Roman, both onto the barbell. But they just paced it a little wrong. They're resting so much. He's on his haunches. I think Ricky's going out a little aggressive. He needed more of a rest.
So just so you guys know, Ricky and Roman basically we're done with the burpees at the same time, and Roman didn't do his first snatch until Ricky was 6 in. 6. So he waited for Ricky. He could have started, but he waited for Ricky to get 6 snatches. He's playing the Danny Spiegel game. He thinks more rest is better.
They need to zoom out.
So that he can do it unbroken. They do need to zoom out. You're right. Okay. So Ricky Garard's taking a calculated break. A very calculated break. That was no accident.
Was an ugly burpee.
Even when he dropped the bar. Oh, and now Roman is taking a calculated break.
Look at Pat's going strong.
And Pat knows that Pat knows the fire's under him. Yeah. And Ricky and Roman are paying attention to each other. They're playing the game. Okay.
Brent's going really strong. He's still moving the bar. You can see his barbell moving in the up. Brent dropped the bar.
Okay, so Roman's not going for the kill. Just so you know, Roman is not going for the kill. He knows he has no chance against Ricky unless Ricky fucks up. He is not trying to put the pressure on Ricky.
Ricky's going to have to break again.
Yeah. Roman is just, if Roman knows that the only chance he has is he has to play this game and just watch Ricky and just hope Ricky fucks up. And maybe Roman's taking that move right now.
Dallin Pepper just walked across the finish line.
He did?
They missed the fucking leader the entire workout. We didn't see him once.
Wow.
What the fuck is that?
Wow. Okay, and I think, is Henrik Happalainen, did he just cross too?
Yeah, and you know what's interesting about both of them? They both capped in the last workout. Did a fraction of the work that everyone else did.
Oh, interesting.
Had a fraction of the intensity as well.
Oh, and Vellner's in. Holy shit. So Vellner's done what he needs to do.
Yep.
Okay. Holy shit. What is going on with Roman? It looks like
Roman won part A. That's what's
holy shit. Ricky is going to finish, and Roman's judge doesn't even have his hand up. Okay. We better go check the leaderboard, people. We might have a problem here. Patty V might be about to make a serious move.
I don't think Pat's going to leap Roman. He's too far ahead. And
I don't know, dude. It's 4 dudes.
Roman won the last workout and Pat didn't. So Pat's going to take hits from that.
Okay. But I bet you it's already 6 guys that are between them, dude. I bet you 6 guys are going to come between them. Roman's judge doesn't even have his hand up.
Now his hand's up.
Where? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is going to be close.
2 to go. Is he going to be able to get through it? He's got 1 more.
He's over. Refresh.
Okay.
Oh, Ricky doesn't even say nothing to Roman. He's just like.
Tudor Magda getting obliterated.
Yeah. Man, oh man.
Didn't see Nick Matthews. Man, they just missed the whole race, man.
We keep having to refresh, Robert. We just have to keep refreshing every time we go because we switch between windows and then it sets us back. We get dinged for that.
We missed the whole race.
Because we didn't get to see Dallin go?
Well, that, and we were stuck on 3 guys the whole time, man. That's a big miss.
Yeah. Ben Lett, oops, I mean Patty singing Kumbaya onto the podium. Yeah, baby.
Oh,
I know. I'm notorious for that too. Look at that. Ricky offering Roman a little agua.
It's the final event, and we get the shittiest coverage of the weekend, broadcast-wise.
I don't know, but I still enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching. At least they had the 3 of them together. That was fun to watch. I enjoyed that.
They never showed the winner of the event, though, man.
They still haven't, right?
Nope. They probably won't even interview him.
That's okay. There he is back there, Dallin Pepper. There he is. See him walking around back there? Hey, it is interesting that Dallin got capped on that last one. I wonder if that was a plan.
He probably knew he wasn't going to do well on it and wanted to take an event win some money.
They're taking Ricky over to Nikki Brazier's.
Roman's hurting.
Yeah, someone's trying to talk to him in English.
He's human. He doesn't even know people are talking to him right now. He thinks he's getting abducted by aliens. Look at his face.
He kind of looks like an alien.
He's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Am I in America? Oh, dude, he got that. Yeah, that's a brutal workout.
God damn. Life must be so weird for him. It really is, like you said, like he's on a different planet.
Yep.
Dude, did you see his nostrils, his air intake? The guy's got a fucking, his nose is a vacuum. It's just like holes to his brain. Yeah, Grunler saying, Grunler giving Dallin the win. So that's it for today.
That's it.
We just got to get Guido on here and we're fucking done.
Till tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow? Where's the schedule at?
Let's see. Souza, how's it going, buddy? Look at Souza getting out onto the floor. How's it going, buddy?
All right, going good. Maybe it's up to the current here.
It looks like Paige Powers won.
Yeah.
And are they announcing the men? Can you play the men's announcement for us? Awesome. Yeah. Let's hear it. Unmute yourself. Oh, this is great. Good job, Souza. Look at you. Fucking gangster.
Yeah.
Don't get kicked out. Low pro.
Yeah, low pro.
Yeah, just chill. Okay, so they just announced Paige Powers is the winner?
Not sure.
2 more days of competition with your elite teams coming up tomorrow morning.
See if you can get that. Oh, there's Ricky over there, right? Right straight in front of you. Oh, we got muted. You don't have to mute yourself, Souza. Let's hear it.
I can't really hear him. I can't hear him from where I am. It's got that mic that's only hooked up to the stream. Saying, I went out here, worked really hard. Super excited about my performance this weekend. All my training's paid off.
For all of you who are into the fetish cam watching a buff guy eat for 2 hours, John Young is here. Our fetish cam has started.
200 viewers just swooped in.
That was a pretty good ending.
One percenters all came together this event and showed in my performance, and I know that's what I'm capable of, and it's a great start to my season.
So fun to watch. So many tight races and foot races toward the end. I mean, looking back.
Hey, this guy gives great interviews too. Isn't it amazing? Like there's so many fucking athletes out there and they get a chance to talk to the whole stadium like this and they just fuck it up. And this guy gives a great interview.
I knew I had to fend off Roman to take the win, but to be honest, the whole weekend was awesome. Like, especially with Roman, we had a great battle all weekend, and we pushed each other to places you'd never go. The limits were insane, and it's just such a good feeling.
Damn, Ricky. Okay, so Ricky Garard will continue to compete tomorrow. What you see here on our cameras, by the way, is a live camera that we have roaming on the floor, actually. Whether it's legit or not, I'm not sure, but it is happening, and I'm happy to present it. And I'm going to see if they've updated the leaderboard so we can see if Patty V has made it up there. Can you see the leaderboard?
It's not updated.
Okay, so they don't have it, but we're suspecting that Pat did what he needed to do.
I think Pat's going to be.
Yeah, he beat Fikowski. Yeah, he's definitely third.
He's definitely on the podium.
Oh, what about second? What about second, John?
He may
so
be
Roman got 100 in the event, in the second to last event.
And Pat got 90. Yep. So Pat would have needed, so right now he's 33 points down for Roman. That would have made him 43 points. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, man. I mean, Roman took a long time to finish that last event.
but I don't think enough guys got past him. We'll see.
It'd have to be 10 guys.
Yeah, I don't know about 10.
Between him and Vellner, that seems like a lot, yeah.
Hey, I bet you it was at least 5.
Women's team event 1:25 p.m. tomorrow. That means we're coming on at 12:30 p.m., Eastern, 9:30 a.m.
Oh, I bet you we don't have any of that shit scheduled.
Yeah, we do.
We do? No. I mean, on StreamYard. I mean, the live stream's up.
What time Pacific, Taylor?
9:30 a.m. Pacific time.
So 11:30.
We'll probably go live tomorrow, 9:30 a.m.
So it's later. They said Emma Cary was 3rd. It's not on Comp Corner yet, but the comments say Emma Cary got 3rd.
Hey, who's that right there? That girl in the gray sweatshirt there. That's an old games athlete. Who is that? In that tier sweatshirt. Kelly Jackson? No. Who's that?
See her.
Right there. She's right there in the shot. She's taking a picture of the athletes.
How you feeling now now it's over and you won? Yeah.
I'm like ready to start some calories, but I feel really good that the competition's over. Winning was just a
Yeah. So what we do exactly after this? I mean, obviously eat food, you just said, but anything else?
So I get to chill for the rest of the weekend. I'll be here hanging out. So I'm really excited to watch that board out and be on the other side. And it's good. Just relax and recover.
Nice. Great job.
Hey, does she feel like, has this changed her whole mindset? Does she feel totally different after winning this?
Has this changed your whole mindset? Do you feel totally different after winning this?
So much fun. Just like learning myself throughout the weekend during competition, gaining my confidence, individually.
Who's the first person you're going to call and tell? Or talk about? I'm sure there's...
So, and my best friends here, so I like my grandparents.
Awesome. What are you going to go eat?
This really good restaurant last year. I got asked my parents if they went with me last year and forgot my mom. And they had this really good weird thing, something.
Awesome. When you get back to the hotel, are you just gonna have some crazy release and just like punch a wall and say how much of a savage you are? Or? Well, great job. Enjoy your food and your chorizo pancake and have a great night.
Great job, Souza. Nice work, dude. Hey, Souza, imagine how proud she is to represent Mayhem like that. Has anyone else won a, no one else has ever won over there, right? The big title. They don't have any elite female or male who's won the CrossFit Games, right?
No.
God, imagine if you won the CrossFit Games for Mayhem, how proud you would be to do it, to follow that in Rich Froning's steps. Crazy.
Sorry,
There's Hopper.
can I ask you gentlemen a question over here?
Look at Mr. Hopper. What's up, baby?
Taylor, Sevan, and John Young. I don't know. Can you guys hear them?
Yeah, ask Hopper if he changed his phone number.
Hey, Sevan wants to know if you changed your phone number. What? He's got 3 phones.
Tell him to check the one where he gave me the phone number.
He said he gave you the wrong number.
I want the money when you get on the phone.
He only does it for the big bucks now. He's big time.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't do anything for free anymore.
Hey, I understand. I understand your teacher. I know your teacher. I know your teacher well.
He said he's going to do your teacher well. Thanks, guys.
Hey, ask Dallin if he purposely was saving some from the first workout.
Sevan wants to know if you're purposely saving some for tomorrow's workout.
No, not for tomorrow's.
What?
For the second workout.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he still understood it. I stood up the question, but he understood it.
Okay. And what did he say? Was he holding back on that first workout?
He said only if there was more money for part 2.
Let's see how that works out for you guys. Let's see how that works out for you guys. It's getting packed out there. They're letting just anyone out now.
Yeah, now anybody's allowed in here. Floodgates are open now.
I think Hopper is going teams tomorrow. Hopper's a fucking Patty the Batty. Sevi needs to pay. You know, Patty said he was going to come on like 100 times, and he never did either. Let's see how that plays out for him, too, when he fucking has to fight a real fighter. Sevan, you've got to get Souza some decent gear. He's working hard as fuck. I hear you.
Hey, at least I leaned in with the earpiece side this time, so hopefully you guys can hear a little bit more.
He's scanning for Fraser. Oh, look who flopped in here.
You guys are jacked up.
Oh, Chad Hopper. Yes, it was Chad Hopper. Leaderboard update. Thank you, Magnus. Let's go over and check out the leaderboard. Thank you, Souza. I know that's stressful as fuck being on the floor over there.
Vellner couldn't quite shake it, but he took third.
Oh, how close is it?
It is 13 points, so not terribly close.
Alrighty. 625 for Ricky Garard, Roman Krennikov with 605, Patrick Vellner with 552. He still gets to take home some cash. What is that, 25 grand?
I don't think this is updated.
It is.
The last event's on there too? Go scroll over, because on mine it doesn't say the last event.
Oh, you're right. Dirty Isabel isn't on there. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, Nelly.
It's not for the women either.
Hey, but that's still 50. So it is 10 places. Patrick needs to have beat him by 10 places.
No, that's 13 points right now.
Sevan, you are the man. Make sure to have your Paper Street coffee tomorrow. Shit, dude, I'm having it now. I've been drinking Paper Street all fucking day. Thank you, TJ. For those of you, if you go over to paperstreetcoffee.com, use the code Sevan and you get 15% off. Look at Taylor went straight to his computer. Don't spell out street. paperstcoffee.com. Also, our sponsor that made this very, very possible to go to Wodapalooza and send Matthew Souza there was California Hormones. For those of you who don't know, all you have to do is use the code word Sevan and you get a free doctor's consultation. If you're in California, you get free blood work. You can go over and check out their amazing labs in Newport, California.
Yeah, they
Souza Mike Fund.
They have not inputted the points for Dirty Isabel.
I'm sorry, say that again.
The points for Dirty Isabel have not been updated.
But the way the scoring works is weird. The first 3 places goes down in 10 points, and then it goes down in 8 points after that. So if Roman finished...
I think Pat's going to be in second place.
Yeah, if Roman finished just 10th place, he gets 32 points. And Pat finishes third, that's 80 points.
It doesn't make sense that Pat Vellner...
48 points. So he would have to finish 11th and Pat finished third. It's only 8 guys. It's not 10 guys. It's littler than we think.
Souza, why did you go out of there? Just too much fucking heat? Too much pressure?
Oh, no. I thought you said we were done in there. I can go walk around. You guys want to see some more in there?
Yeah, stay on the floor. Let's.
They hadn't really kicked anybody out, but
There's nothing out here. Let's go.
Stand by.
Okay. The scoring is super trippy, guys. Have you looked at how they score the 1 through 20?
No, I haven't seen it.
Like the last 5 guys is 12 points. It goes 12, 8, 6, 4, 1.
Unsporty Eric Weiss, best coverage. Appreciate you guys. All the minions on the ground. Wodapalooza. Thanks, brother. Appreciate the money. Philip Kelly for Sevan's tank top next show. Who knows? I'm not eating after 6 o'clock anymore. I'm wasting away here. No more late night stuff sessions with brie cheese and crackers and
Trying
oranges.
to trim some of that back fat off.
Yes. Trying to trim off some of the back fat. Okay. JR, hi. Welcome to the show. Let's send Guy a link and see if we can get the programmer on. We have 2 more days of this. Does it get easier or harder?
I think teams will separate themselves more than the individual people.
Jeremy Eat World.
Dude, show us your 6-pack, Sevan.
Eric and Philip, Weenus give more $4.99 and $1.99. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means, but
That's one of
I bet
Taylor's- that's
Sevan
one of
has a
Taylor's
6-pack. Yeah, right. If you bet me $1,000, I'll take it. I don't. And I mean, I could make one, but I don't walk around with one. Best 2 days ahead. Okay. Overall, did you get to how much of this did you get to watch, JR?
I got to watch all of Dirty Isabel, and I got to watch almost the last heat of Miami Meat Market.
After we did the programming show with you and Taylor, now we've seen this thing play out. Thoughts on it? Already Taylor was saying that he thought the hurdles played out way better than he expected.
Same, I would agree.
Any other thoughts on it? On the event?
Yeah, when I started going back and looking at all the workouts and kind of totaling up like pulling repetitions, pushing repetitions, squats, single lateral stuff, monostructural, all that kind of stuff. And what Guido said last night, I mean, I really think he was careful with when he tried to have a really well-rounded test, but also challenge the athletes in only 2 days of competition and some of the best in the world. So, like you look at this workout, had 75 chest to bar. There were 10 rope climbs in one workout, but they started and ended the workout. So it's not like there was a whole lot of bicep fatigue there in that workout. The ring muscle up event was first, and a lot of people would still say that was a lot more tricep intensive. So just looking at kind of how he did everything and how he spaced it over the 2 days, I thought it was pretty well done.
Hey, it's interesting you said it because I spoke to someone last night and they thought I was telling them what Guido said, and they said they don't see it that way. They see the day 1 and 2 as a total beatdown.
I thought day 1 was significantly more rough, but usually when you have
a little celebratory. Bro. What are you guys gonna go do after this?
Over the week.
Oh shit!
Spent on glucose and also.
Okay, so you're gonna have the celebratory beer.
And then I got a ton of teams this weekend, but I'm so fucking happy. Yeah, he was so good this weekend. Deserved it.
Did you guys get that audio at all?
Yes, totally. We can hear Kotler. Great. Ask him what he thought about. Did he come in here thinking Ricky was gonna win?
Did you come into this thinking Ricky was gonna win? Was that the game plan?
Workouts, I thought he had a chance. Better than average chance. For him and Roman, I thought it was between those two developers. Turned out it probably was. I think it was probably one for and it just turned out that way. But he was fucking awesome all weekend. Tell John that he can do more than just two guys.
Oh. Hey, so here's the deal, guys, with the camera. Here's the problem with that you guys are missing. You want them to put a mic on there. All the mics we've tried, and we've tried fucking 20. Then what happens is because they have their own proprietary shit, and StreamYard has its own proprietary shit. What happens is then we can't talk to him. So we can get a mic and we could hear better, but then we could never say anything to him. So the only way we can have two-way communication right now that we figured out that works seamlessly with StreamYard and iPhone are the AirPods. And so that's kind of our current situation. I think that there might be a way if we had something plugged into the mic and one earpiece coming into his ear. It's confusing. We've tried a ton of shit. Don't think we haven't. If someone's cracked the code on it using StreamYard, just let us know. But thank you. I appreciate it. The money from New Zealand will keep the research going. and I have 375 cameras. Anthony, TPA, $5. How bad are the individuals who are competing tomorrow in teams going to feel after these events? Does this change your picks? JR, you're up.
No, it doesn't change my picks. Like, we kind of went into it saying that it'll be interesting to see the war of attrition with teams that have more than one athlete that competed individually. And I think even Brian has said those teams that have one or no athletes that did the individual competition coming in fresh, he's probably going to expect to perform a little bit better. A lot of the team workouts are individual focused with like a set amount of work, and a lot of them are very fast. So just to have that juice to be able to go out and do that, I think is going to be tough.
The only team that had 2 people is the Canadian team, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. I think most of them had one, and then a lot of them have none.
I will say the team workouts seem way less damaging than the individual workouts do.
If you start to look at day 1 and day 2, I mean, we talked about it earlier, but today was pretty ruthless on the shoulders. Yesterday was lots of legs. So he kind of attacked the legs day 1, upper body day 2, for the most part, which I think is probably, if you're going to do it one way or the other, that's the way you do it, because the legs generally will recover faster.
Let me throw this out there. Everything much appreciated. Love it. No, we haven't tried the DJI mic yet. Are you talking about those new ones? We have not tried those yet. You can. Someone was saying you can use 2 phones. That is something that we've thought about. We can use 2 phones. One of them we communicate with him, but it already, just keeping all the batteries and everything going is a fucking juggling act, and we already have so many of those batteries that go in the back of iPhones, and we already have 3 iPhones. It's starts becoming quite complicated and hard for him to do interviews, juggle the gimbal, juggle the phone, and then add another phone into it. You can use the old cable earphones with a microphone, literally get the microphone close to them when they talk. I agree. You know what? That's probably the best thing. You're 100% right. John Young, I have a question for you, because I'm of the same camp that you are. I would have thrown Ricky Garard into the camp of being a sprinter, right? Swimmer, runner. I was going to throw him into the Yanikoski camp. Okay. He's just that guy, and he's limited by his strength. Are those days over for Mr. Garard? Is he now in the threat of the Justin Medeiros, Scott Panchik world? He can do it all.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that after the games too. He is still, if there's an endurance workout, he's my pick to win, but he's always been limited by his strength until last year at the games. He cleaned. I mean, when he overhead squatted 350 for 3.
Give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Let's just get a little audio from Sousa as they do the girls' awards. I'm sorry. Hold that thought.
Thinking gold $75,000. Make some noise for Paige Powers.
Who's in third?
Emma Cary.
That's your 2023 tier Wodapalooza 1, 2, and 3 podium.
How did Emma Cary go from 9th to on the podium?
I thought Mikulishin made it. What the fuck happened?
That's 47 points.
That's only 6 spots.
I know. Yeah, but only 6 spots. It's 47 points.
Hey, they still have Mikulishin in 3rd place on the leaderboard.
How in the fuck did that happen?
The leaderboard's not updated yet. The top 3 spots are separated by 10 points, and then it goes by 8 points for the next 10 spots.
Emma Cary took a 13th on Miami Meat Market.
I think she got 3rd.
That's crazy.
What are those hats they're wearing,
really
Sousa?
Suffer on the last event.
Tyler Watkins, we need you to run some numbers.
Z-score. I do wish they tested running a little bit, because
they did a mile run.
Sousa, can you hear me?
1 mile in the whole competition.
Any explanation onto what happened?
Yeah,
what's going on there?
Too. I feel like they can't. Can't do it more than once.
That's Emma Cary in 3rd place.
Yes.
And they got Cindy Mikulishin on the leaderboard as 3rd place.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that needs to update then.
It's not up. It doesn't have the last event.
But that's her coach, by the way, on the left there, Matt Torres, and also Danielle Brandon, Dallin Pepper, all their coaches. I don't know who that is to the right of him in the gray shirt with the fanny pack.
We'll cheer for you. No need to come up here. Top 10 man starting in that 10th place, Henry Capolainen.
All right, let's can you turn around and we watch? They're gonna announce the guys' top 10. Can you turn around, Souza? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alexander Caron, 9th place.
8th place.
8th.
7th place, Dallin Pepper.
7th place, Dallin Pepper.
It's 6th place, Nick Matthew.
Cole Gray Shapers fell out.
6th place, Nick Matthew.
Oh, you think period?
Yep.
In 5th place, Cole Grieshaber.
Oh,
5th
no,
place,
wow.
Cole Grayshaber.
And in 4th place, Brent Fikowski.
4th place, Brent Fikowski.
This is the one right here.
Roman in 3rd.
Again, presenting for our top 3 podium finishers, Corey Berger, Director of Fitness for Tier Sports. In 3rd place with 632 points. Make some noise for Patrick.
Oh, 632 points, Patrick Vellner. Wow.
I want to see how close this is.
Me too.
Our 2nd place finisher here this weekend, only about 40 points out of 1st. An absolute battle here this weekend. Make some noise for Roman.
We didn't even tell us.
Yeah, just 40 points out of 1st place, he said, right?
Yeah.
And you know already taking home that big tier check of $75,000 in 1st place, Ricky Garard.
Is Wodapalooza's thing these big hats now?
Yeah, Roman's like, fuck this. My head's already that big. I'm not wearing it.
So, John, I just refreshed the leaderboard on the men's side, and I can't give you the numbers.
I could not wait to see these.
No, it's not. It's not up there.
Yeah, sorry.
This might be the coolest thing yet.
Oh, but it looks like the women are in. Dirty Isabel is in, and they got Emma Cary in there. Wow. Okay. Let's look at that for a second so we can see what happened. By the way, thank you, Lucky Camera Straps, for checking out the DJI mics. I can't wait to hear from you on that. Let's go over and look what happened with the.
We got 2nd in Dirty Isabel.
Okay.
But she took 13th in the prior event, and she was in 9th place. Mikulishin took a 5th in that event.
So just so you guys know what we're talking about, we looked at the leaderboard after this, the Miami Meat Market, which was the
timeout. Before I know what you're, I had to say this because in my brain I'm going to forget it if I don't with the numbers. She was 47 points back from Mikulishin prior to these 2 events, and maybe she was 47 points back after Miami Meat Market, and she
That's
made
probably
up.
what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
God,
but
that's
look,
just-
but to what you were saying, Taylor, look, she lost to Mikulishin by 8 places in Miami Meat Market, and she won to Mikulishin by 8 places in Dirty Isabel. So it's a fucking wash.
They made the top worth so much more.
It's the points. Yeah, that's such a weird point distribution. Like, look, she got 110 points for those 2 workouts, and Mikulishin got 95 points for those 2 workouts. She was way more than 15 points back.
Yeah, if it was distributed evenly amongst like five points, it would not have been that way.
I'm so confused though. But
I see. Let me see if I understand this. You explain me. You're saying that you get 90 points for 2nd place.
And
you're saying they're
32
separated by 8 places here, and it was a 58 point difference. And here they're separated by 8 places, and it's only a 44 point difference.
Like 5th place should be 80 points.
Okay.
But look, the thing that I'm just confused about is how she could take 110 points between those 2 workouts, Emma Cary, and Mikulishin takes 95 points between those 2 workouts. And Emma Cary was coming into this workout in 9th place.
Well, it pays to be a winner.
I guess
She
we need
should
Tyler
just be-
Watkins to run some fucking digits.
Run the digits.
No, Emma had some pretty dominating wins in the beginning. I'm sure Z-score is probably similar.
But look what the good people did. Look what the winners did. Look what first and second did. Paige Powers, you got looking backwards at the day, you got a third, a first, a sixth, a fifth, a seventh. Were there any more? Weren't there 8 workouts? 7, 5, 6, 1, 1, 3. How come I can't see all 8 workouts?
I wonder who she trains with,
Paige
like day to
murdered
day. Like, does she train with the guys, or did she train with Haley some? And like, I would love to know who her like daily training partners are, because she's
Bailey.
obviously
It's Tyler Christophal's wife. If you look at the videos, at Mayhem, I mean, it's like
just
her
her
mom.
and Bailey train together. Yeah.
It looks like they're training a lot with Rich and Tyler.
With the guys.
Tyler Christophal. But I mean, it looks like she's under Bailey's wing.
11 points separated.
Hold on a
Roman
second.
and Patrick.
Let's see.
Love you.
Okay. Love between Jason Hopper and J.R. Howell professed on this show.
Bro, JR, I love you.
I said I love you too, buddy.
Oh, I hear they go. Go get it squared away.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's all go home.
Hey, ask Matt O'Keefe. Ask O'Keefe. He'd be like, hey, so Hopper only does podcasts if he gets paid now?
What's that?
Jason needs to go home. It's like he's on vacation. He's actually competing tomorrow. So this isn't a vacation. It's not? No.
It's not.
We're in Miami. All right. Jason's going home.
Say bye, Jason.
Hey. Bye, fans. Watch us catch these dubs tomorrow. Good dudes. Out you.
Mr. Spin.
They can hear you now that the music's gone. I got the volume turned up.
Okay, let's ask Mr. Spin a question here. Mr. Spin, what's the status with Emily Rolfe? Injured? Would she have taken second place if she wouldn't have had that injury? And what about her performance in the last 2 events? Were they affected by that injury?
It didn't look like she was affected by it. I tried to grab an interview after the swim event, and she declined. I think she was pretty upset. I mean, she lost quite a few points there. So I don't think this one affected her too much, but definitely she dropped down quite a bit because of that swim event.
Okay, that's good to know. And what about Guy? Guy looked fantastic in this second day.
Yeah, I mean, can't say that he's out of shape when he does a 395-pound clean and jerk. Talking with him afterwards, he didn't even know really how much was on the bar. He heard it was 395, had just enough time to load it up and go for it. I think he had more in the tank. It may just be a case of kind of being out of competition shape, and took a day for him to get back into it.
Lydia says hi to Matt O'Keefe. Never heard that before. Matt O'Keefe. That's special. I like that. What do you think about Mr. Ricky Garard's performance here? Does he got enough to beat the champ, Justin Medeiros?
He looks strong this week. Every performance he was just maximizing his ability and really had no bad events. I mean, I would say he's looking this strong. I think he has a chance at taking down Justin.
Oh, and what, is there a big story for you when you take away these first 2 days? You're like, oh shit, like the rain was the big story, or wow, there were a lot of people, or I can't believe how great Paige Powers is. Is there a highlight that you walk away here and you're like, okay, that was a shocker?
I mean, I think Paige has definitely made some strides over the last few months. I think she might be one to watch to break into the top 10. She was strong all weekend, and Danny did well, but I think Paige showed that she belongs up there.
You were as red as a tomato yesterday, and today you're not. You recovered nicely.
I do my best.
All right.
Sleep and I'm good.
All right, you the man. Thanks, brother. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for always being so cool to us. Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
I'm trying to send Guido a link here.
Hey, did you guys see?
Oh, there he is. We got him. Go ahead, Souza.
Did you guys see when Ricky finished? He threw up. Was that on the stream?
Oh no, Ricky did throw up.
Oh yeah, right at the end of his lane on his number, there's this huge pile of throw up. I thought it was somebody in the stands. They go, no, that was Ricky right when he finished.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Guido Trinidad, what's up, brother?
What is up, my man? How you guys doing?
Dude, we're stoked to have you here. You got Taylor Self up top, J.R. Howell, John Young, and myself. I know we just look like little dots on your phone.
No, but I got also a full charged phone, so I'm ready to go as long as you want.
You the man. Hey, did you hear that? Souza said that Ricky threw up at the end of that second workout. Was that the Guido special?
I did not hear that. Actually, I heard him say that, but I didn't see it. And would it be weird if I said that kind of makes me happy?
No.
As long as he's healthy. As long as he's healthy.
Last night Guido was on here and he's like, we don't want him to leave with a beat down. And then today they throw up. And it's like, yeah, it warms my heart a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. I can't lie.
Okay. Spectacular 2 days. There's nothing that we can nitpick, and to be honest with you, I enjoyed when the people in the kayak sent the people the wrong way. I have to tell you, I enjoy all that chaos. I'm sure that you guys don't enjoy it, but it gives us something fun to talk about. I enjoy a little bit of rain. I like all the chaos because it gives us something to report on. But really, truly, what a remarkable event. Nothing stands out like, man, they shit the bed. It was actually, wow, they gave us an event at the very end. We got to watch 3 of the best fucking guys in the world. Outside of maybe Medeiros, we got to see Ricky, Roman, and Pat fight for their life. You pretty happy with it?
Super happy, man. Very, very happy. All around. Last event for sure, but just all around. I felt like, there's a lot of cohesiveness in the team that's running the event. That the athletes, spectators being happy. The weather held up, even though there was a few little moments that it was a little bit of a scare. But yeah, all around. And to think that like those guys are done. Some of them are going to continue to compete, and some are not for the weekend. That is. But it's nice to have like that book closed and know that that it went well. And now it's just like, hey, halftime, take a quick break and let's get back to work.
And everything stayed on schedule. It was tight. Good job.
Yeah. They run a tight ship. Yeah. I mean, I can't take any of that credit except for, some of the standards and policies that we created many years ago. But yeah, these guys are doing great, man. They got a well-oiled machine, some great leadership there. And there's an army out there. I mean, I was joking around with my brother who's in charge of the build and just all the logistics from workout to workout. And I was like, do you remember when like we were out here changing the weights and moving all these things around? And I was like, were we just dumb and didn't know what the hell we were doing, or did we just not have enough people? And I think we landed it was a combination of both.
Yeah, that's what I would guess too. Hey, you didn't program last year.
No, I haven't programmed since 2018.
So when they asked you to program this year, did you just start from scratch?
Yeah, absolutely. With exception of one workout that I've been holding on to for a couple of years, or should I say since 2018. It was the first workout, the rings and squats. I kind of came up with that workout that last year, 2018, and it was kind of too late. It just didn't fit well into everything that we were doing. And so I said, all right, I'm holding on to this. And whenever the right time comes up, then we'll throw it in.
Wow. Well, and so you probably saw that maybe that window even closing as each year you went on. You're like, well, I guess I'm not going to program. And then bingo, 2022, they're like, Guido, you're up.
There you go. No, I mean, I don't think I wouldn't say I saw the window closing. I figured eventually I'd get back in the game, whether it be with Wodapalooza or, something else that I start up. So, yeah.
And do you know what's going on next year? Will you be programming next year?
No, I don't know. We don't have like a long-term, commitment or anything like that. But, I think more than anything, it's a relationship between myself and the guys who are running the show now. And as long as that stays intact, they're happy, I'm happy. And those who are watching it are happy, and the athletes are happy, then why not continue to do it? Yeah, I'd love to.
You got something for next year already planning? You got a notebook already?
No. You know, it's funny. I gave a short presentation today on, you know, the behind the curtain on programming for this particular event, and it was kind of just like a last minute thing. And so I started thinking like, well, how is it that I come up with this stuff? And so to make a long story short, what I shared was that really, because I program every single day for Peak, for my affiliate, and the way that I do it is, you know, I truly see it as like an outlet of creativity, and I always want to make it fun for the athletes and our members, is that it's like I'm always creating, and so I don't ever feel like I have to like turn that on. And every now and then there'll be, and I do all the workouts with the gym, I take class every day, and so I get their feedback, my feedback, but every now and then there'll be this like nugget of gold. I'm like, oh man, that is so sick, like I got to hold on to that. And whether I write it down or put it in some sort of document, or I just like store it in some compartment in my brain, it's not always even like the movements. It's sometimes it's just that stimulus that I'm going for. One of them was like tonight at the end, like that meat market workout. What you feel on the bike at the end is unlike any time you've ever hit the bike hard for 30 calories, because your legs you don't even feel your legs. It's all upper body. It's a burning sensation from like your fingertips to your rotator cuffs, your chest, everything's on fire. And I was like, man, there's not many workouts I've done that have made me feel like this. I want this to be replicated somewhere, somehow.
You mean because of the bench press and the chest to bar, and then to go straight onto the bike, you're basically, your legs are fresh, but your upper body's toast.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to hit the bike hard. Like, you can't cruise it. It's the last piece. Every second counts.
Yeah, yes, it does. JR, do you have any questions for Mr. Guido?
I do, dude. What's up, man? I'm JR. Nice to meet you.
What's up, buddy?
So I'm gonna take you down memory lane a little bit. I'm gonna paint a picture, and then I want first instinct, honest response, and it's okay if you laugh. The year is 2012. You are heading down to the coast of South Carolina to compete in a local competition. The MC is Travis Bajent. The field is a young Noah Olson, Travis Mayer, Jonathan Morgan, Mike Papa, Nate Schrader. Are you starting to remember something?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay, so do you remember the strength and skill events from that competition, Integrity's Revenge, in 2012?
Integrity's Revenge. The strength and skill. I want to say the skill was max ring muscle ups. Am I right?
No.
Or was it double unders? It was double unders.
I think it was max handstand hold, and you went head to head with Noah, and you guys both held for like over a minute and a half. And the strength was a snatch. So I had to know, because I was there, and it was like the first competition I ever went to watch, and it made me fall in love with CrossFit. And I remember you guys and being like, "Oh my gosh, these guys are amazing!" And they had this. They had the.
That was insane. That was horrible.
This is super old school.
That's me in the white shorts. No, that's not me in the white shorts. I don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere there.
There's Travis Bajent. But yeah, I mean, I saw the strength into the max parallel hold, and I was like, dude, what if he remembered that competition and was like, this is over 10 years ago.
Wow. This is circa 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe subconsciously I did, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah, I just remember watching you and Noah and being like, how are these dudes holding a handstand? Like, and that long ago, that was very ahead of its time as far as programming goes, you know, and now you look and it's like you're doing something like that now, which is pretty cool. So,
dude, that's one of my favorite events I've ever done, and I did it twice. He had a great thing going. He was a competitor as well, a little older than us, and he had like a 5K run over a bridge. I just love the way that he, you know, utilized the landscape to create an experience. And funny that you bring that competition up, because I've been asked a lot about, like, how did you come up with the name? And so it was 2011, the year before that, because Wodapalooza's first year was 2012, that we were driving back down from Integrity's Revenge. My wife and I, we sat in the car and we're like, we're not getting back home until we have a name for this event. And on that car ride back home is when we came up with the name Wodapalooza.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, you were telling that story last night.
Yeah, and I think BK, I think Brian Cost, I think he said that Freddie's Revenge. You probably remember this, Sevan. Freddie's Revenge. China Cho's husband.
Yeah.
That workout. I think they got the name Integrity's Revenge from Freddie's Revenge, and that's how they named their competition. So it's pretty cool.
God, small
That's
world.
awesome.
You guys have never met? You two have never met?
No, he was competing in 2021 Masters when I was doing 35 to 39, but we were both kind of in the zone, so I didn't want to come up and ask for a picture or anything.
All right. Now you can.
We'll take it next time.
Guido, he has an amazing gym up there in which Carolina are you in? South Carolina?
South Carolina,
yeah. CrossFit Crash. If you're
Cool. What city?
Spartanburg. So it's a little outside of Greenville, about an hour away from Taylor and Charlotte.
Okay.
Zion
Awesome.
Williamson.
Next time we do a little road trip, we'll stop by.
Yeah, for sure. I think you guys would make good bedfellows. You guys will be stoked to meet each other and check out his gym. Okay. So you finish this and you go into tomorrow. Is it so is this part of you just want to rest now and just be like, okay, I'm fucking done, but you can't?
Man, I'm telling you, I'm not doing much here.
You're not? You don't feel like
They're
you're
probably
walking around making sure like the integrity of the workouts is being withheld, or you've already done all that?
Yeah, no, I am, but I mean, I am like there was something on the team event with the rope climbs and the synchronized stuff that they were holding the barbell in the front rack like this genie style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cheating. That's not part of the standard. But you know, whatever. You got to pick your battles. I was a hard ass for a long time, and probably a little overbearing for some. But I'm a stickler for standards and for a vision. If it's that way, it's got to stay that way. And so it's not my baby anymore, And so as long as it's not something that I feel is going to be detrimental, I looked at the weather, and I know there's a contingency plan, but I've always been one to kind of push the envelope and maybe be a little too risky. And I think, most people are maybe on the more conservative side. So, I'll nudge Dallin a little bit like, hey, what's the plan? And he'll say this. And I'm like, well, what if you did this? Or what if you waited a little bit? And, because I think that I get it. There's always like safety is first and foremost. But sometimes like, hey, like let's wait it out, or let's see if there's another opportunity to still make the same workout happen. Because if they would have taken out the swim, what can you replace that with? Like,
was there thought because of lightning? Yeah, we heard rumors the swim was toast.
Yeah, so I mean,
is that because of lightning possibility?
Well, lightning and wind. Okay. The wind, and then the wind. If there's a strong current, that it could push the athletes into the rocks, and that wouldn't be fun. So yeah, I get it, but yeah, like what do you replace that with? You just completely change the workout, which is okay. It's just a workout at the end of the day, right? But to try to maintain the integrity of the actual like test, what else can we do? So sometimes I like to push the envelope, but I've learned in my life, or I'm still trying to learn to, only pick the battles that are worth it. And there hasn't been one to pick, thankfully. Everything's been going really smooth, and these guys are great. So most of the stuff that I'm doing here is really just connecting with the volunteers and thanking people, and a few media stuff where people want to know about the history, and just do some interviews and things like that. And yeah, and just be available if they need any help, which again, these guys have been doing it for a long time, and they're equally as passionate as I am about the event running smoothly and having a great outcome. So I'm really proud of the team, man. I really, really mean that wholeheartedly.
Mr. Self, do you have any questions for the programmer of the last 8 events we've seen?
Yeah. Were there any risks, or maybe risks isn't the right word, but potential unconventional things you wanted to do this year that you didn't get a chance to do that you maybe could talk about?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of those. And it's okay that it didn't happen, because I think sometimes I feel like Dallin was like my wife sometimes. Like, she'd just check me like, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, but so what? Let's do it. I wanted them to run backwards on the assault runner.
Oh, wow. Man. Yeah, boy.
For half of it.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
I wanted to see that. I wanted to do not just GHD sit-ups. I wanted to do some GHD back extensions.
Oh, like a hip extension?
Yeah.
How did you think about standardizing that? I've talked with my boss about putting those in an event forever.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be hard for me to demonstrate right now. I'm sitting in the car. So, but
Just
I think all of them,
bars?
like, yeah, I actually had like a PVC pipe where they would have to meet a certain height at the extension.
Yep.
And then I think this was maybe leaked or not. And, you know, if it was, it was. If it's not. But the last event, and I'm kind of glad it didn't play out this way, because when looking at it, it's a little more exciting as the final event for it to have been kipping chest to bar pull-ups, but it was supposed to be strict chest to bar pull-ups. And you know, we just agreed to disagree that there could be a standard that was solid enough for it. And you know, I'm okay with there being, it had never been done before, let's say. And I was like, but we've done strict ring muscle ups before. Like, you know, there's ways that we can do it. You got to get creative, but I get it. Like, they want to just like, listen, right now, from what I'm hearing from you guys, like, there's no complaints, you know, like everything ran smooth. And I think what they want is like, hey, let's just not give anybody any reason to complain or to give any negative press or feedback. And so,
hey, the backwards running would have been awesome. Can you imagine the fail videos? That would have been an amazing compilation.
I like
of
the
fail
hip
videos.
extension idea. I love hip extensions. I think not a lot of people do them in workouts, and they create a nasty stimulus.
Hey, Guido, was were the hurdle jumps something you programmed for peak before, or is this something like maybe you did in your strength and conditioning days training for sports, and you were like, hey, we never do anything lateral that's very much like bounding and explosion, so I want to find a way to get these in?
Yeah, both. The answer is yes to both. We program them at peak often, maybe not over a hurdle, but over humans, one another. And then we'll do just a lot of like ballistic style training. Like we just did like a max box jump test, and then we programmed to improve the max height box jump. And there's a lot of like depth jumps and plyometrics. And yeah, I played, you know, football. And so I believe that that's a big part of being a complete athlete, is to be able to be explosive in that way and do it repeatedly. So actually it's funny because I did a podcast with Chase Ingram with CrossFit, and he pulled up a picture of the first year. And if you go back and watch it, there's actually people jumping over the same hurdles that they had here this weekend. So we did lateral hurdle jumps on year one. So it was just to me like, that's wild that I've always perceived that this is a valuable component of testing fitness.
Did you play with the height at all during for that workout? The height of the hurdles?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I set it at 24, and I saw that it was challenging for me, so I figured let's not go any higher than this. I figured just keep it right here, man.
One of the things that I'm tripping on tomorrow is the synchro with the different elements I'm tripping on, and the synchro, you know, whether it be the bars going ground to overhead or whatever it is they're doing, and then all you do like that. Okay. Yeah. And I don't like that. I'm tripping on it. I can't wait to see it. And the rings with the ring muscle ups with the bar muscle ups. I'm assuming you've tested that shit and it works.
Absolutely. Have you not seen it on? You haven't seen it on the gram? It's all over.
No.
I think it looks really cool.
I only go to sites with vaccine stuff and race stuff. That's the only two issues I'm interested in. This CrossFit thing's a side gig for me.
I think the only thing we saw through the past 2 days that had any complaints, which I feel like is kind of out of your control, is some of the broadcasting stuff in the stream. Just being
it was fixed in day 2.
Yeah, fixed a bit in day 2. I
liked it. I for the little I saw, I thought it was fucking awesome. We were following our own stream. Dylan's been nothing but great to us. I think they had to yell at us like 3 or 4 times because we were breaking rules, and every time Dylan goes, "Hey, I just want you to know I'm not mad at you." You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting in trouble.
It's not personal. It's
I'm not mad at you. Keep going. It's like he still cheers me on. You know what I mean? He's like, keep trying. He just gives me a call like, hey, be a good boy, Sevy. I'm like, all right.
That's good. He's the man.
Mr.
Good.
Young, we will also have Guido tomorrow and the next day, hopefully. Do you have any questions for him now? But don't feel any pressure.
Did any of the athletes surprise you with how fast they finished it in? Because you tested them all or had somebody test them all. Was there any workout in particular that you were blown away or shocked that they finished that fast or slower.
Yeah. I was definitely surprised that a lot of people didn't finish the rings and the squats, but then again, that the element of the ring strap being so long and moving around, I know that definitely is a stimulus that they don't train for very often. So that takes away the surprise factor. I was surprised on the separation though between elite athletes. You know, like a guy like, you know, Ricky Garard finishing it in, I don't know, what was it, like 8 minutes and change, and then Fikowski not finishing it at all. You know, like that's a big difference for a, you know, you're talking about movements that people do on a daily basis almost, ring muscle ups and squats at that weight as well. It's not an insane amount of weight. So I was surprised by that separation. But in terms of the speed, I think the chipper was pretty fast. I thought that was cool. I anticipated everybody to go unbroken on the toe to bar. Like the idea was like to ride that line. And then if you had to break, then hey, like you're obviously not elite in this category because everybody else should be able to go unbroken on that. I'm talking about the toe to bar, hop overs, hurdles. Yeah. I would say, to be honest, I was really surprised by these last two workouts and how fast they were able to finish. I'm 42, so I'm not able to do the same amount of work I was able to do back, 4 or 5 years ago, and I've been nursing an injury in my back. But I did do, so luckily one of the things that I still do train because it doesn't affect my back is pull-ups and pushing movements. So I did test that workout. I did it the RX version because I think I'm probably more of an RX athlete, not an elite athlete right now. And I did it 24 and 12. And then these guys smoked it. Some of these guys just smoked it. And I knew they would because they're just stronger than me. But even more impressive is going to the snatch after that and how long they were able to hold on to that. I think all of them broke, but I think quite a few only broke once. I think Pat only broke once.
Yeah, he did.
And what that feels like after all that work, like your shoulders, like the first two snatches, you're like, whoa, what's going on right now? And so, and mind you, they did 30 burpees pretty damn fast. I think that was done in like under 4 minutes. Think about that, guys. They did a benchmark workout, Isabel, just minus a couple pounds, almost unbroken after 30 burpees and after a ton of 75 chest to bar pull-ups and 45, reps of a bench press. Like that last workout to me was super impressive. It just shows how far we've come in this sport.
Yeah, what a great place you placed it. Hey, listen, you fucking ding dong. You didn't let Guido answer the live stream question. Guido, how come the live stream went down 72 times on the first day?
No idea.
He has no fucking idea. That's why I didn't let him answer it, you dumb motherfucker.
I was walking. Be nice to him. He doesn't.
I do like Barry McTalkner. I fucking love saying his name, but Jesus Christ, like I'm not here to ridicule some guy for fucking giving us a live stream that went down a few times. I'm just not doing that. I'm not like.
But you know what?
If I was a girl and I was fucking a guy with a small dick, I wouldn't give him shit. He's got a small dick. If it stinks, I would be like, Jesus Christ, go watch yourself. But a small dick is a small dick.
I think you're losing him.
Listen.
Sorry, Guido. You don't have a small dick. It's a metaphor.
Listen, it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you have. It's how you have it. Like what you do with it. But listen,
it just shouldn't stink.
I was walking over here, and on the way I saw this massive production truck, and I'm like, damn, that's intimidating. Like they've never had that much like bandwidth and power, to really produce a live stream. And I just thought of the people complaining. And I go, these guys have no idea. Like they're on the other side complaining, but they have no idea how much money and work and effort is going into actually making this happen. And so just be kind, bro. Chill out and know that no one's out there like sleeping on the job. Like, we don't care about the quality of this. Like they're trying hard, like there's a lot of money invested into making this thing happen and making it work. And, they feel like crap that it isn't absolutely perfect. And hopefully they'll get it perfect soon. So yeah, that's my 2 cents with that.
I love you too, Barry McCockiner, and I appreciate you offering up stimulus for the show. Guido Trinidad, thanks for coming on. We will bug you again. I know I give you very short notice and you jump on here. I can't tell you how appreciative we are and the 700 people listening. Thanks, brother.
You got it, bro. Love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
Love you too. Talk to you tomorrow, brother.
Tomorrow.